and we are looking at this awesome Nintendo Nintendo Power magazine. This is 1991. How cool is that? So let's look through this together. These were great magazines to give you maps and cheat codes for your Nintendo games. This is right before Super Nintendo came out. So I'll feature these on my channel. Sit back and relax. You're now on my paper time machine. Hope you're having a good day. It's about, 8 a.m. here in Ohio. Now, you gotta love the color scheme. This is 1991 at its grandest. Look at that. The purple, the green, and that was a really fun game too, right? Sorry for that glare. I'm trying to get that glare out of here. Color scheme is super awesome. 1-800. Now, we're not going to see any .com or Facebook or anything because this is 1991. Let's see. Volume 25. June of 1991. How about that? Nintendo Power. Give my regards to Nestor. Interesting. So let's see what we can find in this awesome vintage Nintendo Power magazine. These are fun to look through because it's just a bunch of great eye candy. Let's see. Power Meower. Let's read this one. My cat Millie is not one for games, but that's only if you don't count Nintendo games. When she hears the TV go on, she comes running like a bolt of lightning. Some of her favorite characters are Mario, who she likes to watch jump up and down on the screen, and Mega Man, who she also likes to watch up and down on the screen. Currently, I'm trying to teach her how to use the power pad. Oh, that'd be cool. But for now, she just prefers to sleep on it. If I lay my NES Advantage on the ground, she will come over and lay down on top of it. So far, she has reached level 2 on Willow. That's pretty impressive. I couldn't enclose a picture of her playing since she was sleeping last time I checked. And there you go. These are fan letters in this 1991 Nintendo Power. Just look at that gorgeous cover. That cover is what enticed me to purchase this great magazine. Thanks for joining. This is EJ Parker giving you pop culture commentary on this awesome 91 magazine. Battletoads, here we go. This is the game. This was for Nintendo, the original NES. If you had this game, you know. If you don't, you're going to learn about it. Let's see how they rated this game. Graphics and sound, 4.3. Play control, 4.1. Challenge and excitement, 3.9. We're talking about Battletoads. And theme and fun, 4.6. So I'm assuming that's out of 5. It's a great game. I played that game back in the day, and it was awesome. Just kind of like over the top, Ninja Turtle-esque, but it had its own vibe. So you didn't really feel like it was ripping off the Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? Let's see. And again, the color scheme is just super awesome in 1991. Pound some pork. Hit 'em fast and hit 'em hard. That's the key to defeating all the enemies you meet. The Scarlet Psycho pigs fall after a single flurry of fisticuffs, whereas the Silver Psycho pigs are a bit tougher. There were some tenacious and annoying, bad guys or foes in this game that I can recall. Flight of the Frog. You are now in my paper time machine. We are in the year 1991. Summertime, June. This is Nintendo Power. All right, this is a fun part of the game. You got to jump back and forth on a vine down that cave shaft thing. That was a really fun part. And you had to also battle as you were falling down that cave. Let's see what else. Oh, the Turbo Tunnel. Check that out. Excuse me. Now, this was the part when the Battle Frog was on a jet ski. And hello from the other side. From Palestine. Hello, and thanks for joining. So this is a map, right? So you'd be jumping these various obstacles, and it was great because this is a map, right? That was key. If you didn't have this map, it was a lot more difficult. Let's see. Now we have a comic, and again, this is a 1991 Nintendo Power Battletoads. How gorgeous is that color scheme, folks? This is EJ Parker at Vintage Classic Solutions. We're doing this live. This is a live look through of this 1991 magazine in all its glory. We have a lot of these, so if you like this, there's a few on my channel, videos, and I'll be doing more of these, probably live too. The Ice Cave Cavern. I don't recall this level, but that sounds challenging and it looks challenging, right? Maybe you, I'm sure, were better than me at video games. You probably got to this level. Battletoads. Clear the way. Let's see what else we got. Surf City. That looks fun. This was a fun game. Sometimes these games just get it right, and Battletoads is one of them. Snake Pit. Let's see. Someone says a pound of pork was given to Continental soldiers during the Revolutionary War. Interesting. Was it like jerkied? Like dried? Like salt pork? You know what I mean? That's what I imagine, salt pork. Thanks for joining. This is a spectacular 1991 Nintendo Power magazine featuring Battletoads. This is a live look through with your host, EJ Parker. Thanks for joining me where I live. It's 8 a.m. If you're starting your day, don't forget to, I don't know, shut the garage on your way out or whatever you need to do on the way out. Or if you work from home, have a good day. If you're an antique and vintage dealer, hope you find some good stuff. If you're a musician, hope you have a great gig tonight. And I hope you get called for a gig today while you're waiting for your gig tonight. For a gig tomorrow, that pays really good. This is a Battletoads feature. Look at that. This is the Fire Zone. Heck yeah. I found these at a local comic book store. Or no, a vintage toy store that features comics. So you pay a little more, but you know, you can kind of cherry pick the ones you like, and a good one's worth it. I think this is like probably $9-10. The elevator shaft. Man, this is this is a really good feature for Battletoads. That looks hard as hell. Look at that. Man, oh man. Let's see, we have a comic. And then we have more Battletoads. Let's see. More maps. More maps of Battletoads. And they really got the map thing happening. But that's useful. That was super useful. Let's see. More comics devoted. This is like a Battletoad issue, straight up. What's next for Battletoads? Let me see the gang, the characters. These didn't become toys, surprisingly, now that I think about it, because I don't recall ever seeing Battletoad toys anywhere. Do you? Did you? They would have been a fun line because, I mean, you have Ninja Turtles, you have those Toxic Avengers or whatever they're called. Oh, mama. Super Nintendo. Look at that. Look at the red background, those mountains. This is right before it came out. So we are jumping from 8-bit Nintendo, the original, to a 16-bit system. And this is talking about it's going to be released soon. The Japanese version of the Super NES called what's it called? Famicom has been out for almost a year now. So it was released in Japan first, and then the US got it, and the rest is history. All right. Thanks for joining me. This is a morning live look through of this 1991 Nintendo Power. My name is EJ Parker. I'm your host. While you're sipping your coffee or your tea or whatever you got, your beverage, thanks for tuning in and checking in. NES Open. Mario, right? Classic. I don't recall that game. Let's see. This is a golf game. And then we got the good old green screen. Bump, 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 bump. Remember that? Heck yeah, I still got mine. The Hunt for Red October. Wow, what a dramatic title. I don't recall that game. Do you? Wow, it looks really serious. Got these maps. Now, these kind of games could be hit or miss. You know what I mean? The ones based off movies, sometimes they're just rushed to production. And it didn't, just the gameplay was lousy. But I don't know. This game I didn't have. Maybe you had it. It looks, I don't know. It could be challenging. These maps are probably really super helpful. Look at this. To navigate navigational charts. So this is what happened. It'd be Friday night in 1991. You'd be like 11 or 12 years old. Your friend would have the navigation charts sitting next to you, and you'd be trying to figure out how to navigate these hostile waters while eating pizza, right? Ooh, what do we got here? Fortified Zone. Some kind of military survival game. This is on Game Boy, the classic green screen that we all know and love. Something about that, right? The grayish, greenish tint. I don't recall that game. Let's see. Thanks for joining me. This is a live look-through of a Nintendo Power from June 1991. Look at that gorgeous color scheme. Man. This has all the cheats and the codes that you needed to, what is this? We got RC Pro-Am. That was a cool game. I think I got that game. You're like an RC car, radio control car racing. It was pretty fun. Tight corners and all that stuff. Sorry for that glare. Let's see. Driver tips. So this will give you your tips and codes. The best part is towards the end of this magazine where you have your top secret. Howard and Nestor. I don't recall that comic. Daydreamin' Davy. How about that? Cool moves. Medieval. I don't recall most of these games. What is this? This looks kind of cool. The Old West. Gunslinger, look out. That looks kind of like a cute game, a little town. That's funny. Oh, man. I want to find some more of these magazines. I got to dig up some more magazines to get me yakking away because the subject matter will just kind of get me inspired to, I think some folks like to hear me talk and some folks don't. So if you don't like to hear me talk, just hit mute and look at the photos of the video. All right, this one. Okay, here we go. Classified information. Nintendo Top Secret. So this is what you had to read to find your secret codes and cheats. Blade Power. Look at that. There's different cheats. What game have we got here? This is Mega Man 3. Password revealed. Hot tamale. Design your own password. Wow, look at that. Here we got some more passwords and cheats. Now that was the big thing to have back in the day because this is pre-internet. So, how else are you going to get the cheats and codes? You got it from this. Special agents, help wanted. They want Nintendo experts. How fun is that? June 1991, now playing. Super Spy Hunter. Look at these graphics. Oh, man, so cool. Your guide to the latest NES releases. American Gladiator, Battletoads, Daydreamin' Davy, Faria, NES Open Tournament Golf, Super Spy Hunter. Various ratings. That was a big deal because if you're going to spend $60 on a game in 1991, You want to make sure the damn thing's cool before you buy it, right? A real golf cart and 2 sets of clubs. That's hilarious. Grand prize. This is before, there's like no .com on here. That's so awesome. P.O. boxes. Super old school. Check out that cover once again, folks. Check that cover out. Heck yeah. Let's see. We're getting towards the end. Hope you're going to have a great day today or a great night, wherever you are on this earth. I have to go to the post office and then go find some glorious, rare, and desirable vintage and antiques for my antique store, Vintage Classic Solutions. Oh, this is cool. The Game Counselor Profiles. Let's see. These are the Game Counselors. Let's see. Where are they now? Hobbies for Scott. Practicing Taekwondo. Running. What about Todd? Hobbies. Flying. Flying? Whoa. Skiing. Jet skiing. Wow. What about Bill? Hobbies. Snowboarding and water skiing. What about Joe? Skiing and hunting. These are very active video game experts. Wow. Flying and jet skiing. Man. Good for them. Let's see. We should do like a game counselor profile. Where are they now? Right? Where are these guys now? 30 years later. 35 years later. This is 1991 Nintendo Power. Look at that. Glorious cover, man. Color scheme. I love it. I hope you do too. The Simpsons. The Simpsons had a lot of games released in the early 90s. A lot of them were not cool, but the arcade ones were very cool. Let's see. Top 30. Oh, let's see. Top 30. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Mario Bros. 3, Mega Man 3, Final Fantasy, Star Tropics, Simpsons again, Crystalis, Dr. Mario, Dragon Warrior 2, Tetris, and the list goes on. What's this? Player picks, pros picks, and dealers picks. That's funny. So you have insight into players and the pros, who are these old people, and the dealers, who are strung out on, I don't know, sales goals and caffeine. Celebrity profile. Oh my God, this guy, David Leisure. Wow. Wasn't he was like in commercials and stuff. He was in some sitcom or something. Packwatch. More games, gossip galore, bulletin board, and that is it. I don't recall what this thing is. NES Satellite. I don't know what that is. But that's it. That's a 1991 June Nintendo Power featuring the awesome Battletoads. So we'll be doing this again. I have found some more of these, so stay tuned. And as always, thanks for checking in.